Hey, it was good. It's your boy BK back with another Madden 24 video. This one is an absolute banger. We got matched up with GoatedMillz in the lobby randomly. It was a very entertaining game. Wanted to make sure I did show y'all that your boy not lacking on these sticks this year. He was real cool after the game too. I messaged him, was like, yo, you mind if I throw it up? He was like, nah, go ahead, do your thing. In fact, he actually told me to go ahead and send him a link to the channel. So um, let's just hop into the gameplay. Y'all see what happened for yourselves. All right. We seen GoatedMillz in the upper right. We knew we was gonna have a game on our hands. And unfortunately, this one, his team was way better than mine at this point in the year. I think that this was the Saturday when Legends just dropped. So he had all of them. Play one, we hot him up. We gonna let him know we are not gonna just let you sit in the pocket and do whatever you want. Unfortunately, on play two, we came a little bit too far down on the user, and Hester just outruns everybody. He's literally the fastest card in the game at this point. So unfortunately, we take an L on that play. This play, we come back. Might have been an ill-advised throw, but we knew exactly what we had right there. Metcalf refuses to block for me. Otherwise, we would have walked into the end zone. Run a stretch play here. Didn't really get much, but we also want to let him know that we are going to maintain a balanced offense, and he's going to have to look out for that. Here, we hit him with the absolute gem of a play with a double move right here. Get down to the 2-yard line, and good operation for us to go ahead and score. Boom. Stretch play, we are in the end zone. 7-7, we are in good shape, and we want to keep the game close. Once you start, especially down to a pro, they got their offense, their defense ready. You have to keep these games close, and hopefully you can make a play, to keep yourselves in a game. As he gets a dot here to Pitts on the sideline. Here he is looking again for these deep shots to the corner routes, and I realized early in this game I was really gonna have to do a little something to kind of stop these. And as I tried to stop that, he hits me with an absolute BB over the top to Pitts. Him and Pitts were a dynamic duo in this game. He was dotting me up with this on a lot of different stuff. So here we come out in the stretch play, just again to try to keep him honest. Didn't really see nothing on this play. We thought we was gonna have that play wide open, but Sherman bumped him a little bit and it got a little bit muddy, and I kind of threw it anyway. But we make up for it on the absolute next play. We fire him up and we get the strip fumble and recovery. Here we got exactly what we wanted with Sherman on that route, get us some nice yardage. We come back, we dot our running back out the backfield. So the offense is moving pretty fine right now. No cause for alarm. We just want to, like I said, keep this game close, not make mistakes that's going to get us beat. Didn't see nothing here, so I just took off to the sidelines, live to fight another down. 3rd and 2, we get absolutely blown up here. Unfortunately, we have to take our 3 and, do what we got to do here. Lucky for me, he wasn't able to kind of rack that up the field. Otherwise, he would have had a walk-in 6. So now's the adjustment phase. What are we going to do to kind of combat what he's doing? Come out here. He hits me with another BB down the sideline. We're realizing the cover 3 shell just isn't really going to work as much as we thought we would. So we're going to kind of mix a few things up here. Here he hits the flat for about 4 or 5 yards right there. And so we try to defend flats right here. Didn't work out. He hits us with a absolute dot on the sideline to Pitts. So right now we are down 11, and we really need to get a score here. He did a pretty good job kind of mixing a few things up, ran different man zones and different stuff like that to kind of keep me on my toes. However, we get a dot here to Tony. We go down. Now we're looking for to at least, like I said, get some kind of points out this drive. We get a zig route underneath. However, unfortunately, we overthrow the pass. Now we get a stretch play, kind of drew back inside for a little bit of yardage, nothing really doing, but enough to keep us in a 3rd and short. Hit the out route right here. We knew he was in man coverage. Easy 1st down right there. So we're not doing so bad. 6 for 9. We did have the 1 pick. We hit a dot with Tony right here. We jump. Luckily, the animation carries us into the end zone, so we're keeping the game close. That's really all you can ask for against a pro of his caliber. Keep it close. Hopefully, you can make a play down the stretch. So we come out on defense. He dots our flat. His route combos, just he has something on every single play. Here, we ran a little bit of match. I was hoping we could get a pick on that one, but we didn't. So we fire him up again. We actually get pressure on the quarterback. Here we don't get a lot of pressure, but we have a nice coverage shell behind it. 4th and 10. We're like, this got to be the one. Get a good stop right there. So now we are excited. We have a chance to take the lead. We run a stretch play. We get nothing on that. We come back and our man beater, he lurks the bottom. Yeah. So we tried to sneak that slot play in again. It didn't work. So now we are back on defense and we're trying everything we can do to not make this a game where it just starts opening up and then it takes us out of where we can be balanced on offense. So here he scrambles out and he throws an absolute Stevie on this one. And I believe it's because he figured he sent him upfield. He was going to have him, but he just threw it short. We didn't really do a whole lot here. We tried to at least get in field goal range, and we tried Sherman again with universal coverage. However, he gets the knockout. We would have had an easy 3 had we made that catch. So we tried Sherman again, and this one almost ended up being tragic. He does pick the ball off, but we do end up making the tackle, and that'll kind of take us into halftime. So we aren't having a bad game. We aren't having a great game. I feel like if we'd have made a few more good plays here, we'd have been in good shape. So we come out in the second half. We are trying to do something to get the ball in the end zone, take control of this game. But now he started really running some decent B gap. We throw almost what should have been a Stevie right there. His defense really should have picked that off. B gapping me to death now. So now I just make the adjustment. I'm like, look, I gotta leave my tight end the block, and we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do. So we turn the ball over on downs. He gets a nice little dot in the seam. Got caught on our defensive line right there. He almost had the deep corner, but Curl was able to make a play. So he runs the ball here, gets a first down, and we look like we are in the possibility of being in some real trouble right here. So we knew he wants to, kind of run the ball, eat a little bit of clock. So we kind of just looked at making sure we don't give up any more rushing yards, hold to a 3. We hold to a 3 here. We still give ourselves a great opportunity to come back in this game. So he throws the angle route up the backfield, gets nothing, ends up taking 3. So now we're down 1 touchdown, and he's B-gapping the living daylights out of me here. So we get the corner route there, make a nice play, get a juke, get no help from Zay on that one. So we come back out, we throw a quick seam, get us a nice first down right there. And we're moving the ball. That's all we want to do. Move the ball downfield. He kind of comes a little bit underneath right here, which allows Flowers a little bit of time to get over top of him and behind the user. So we are in really good shape. We throw something out to our running back, try to get into the end zone, nothing doing. So again, great shape inside the 5. We run the ball here. We get completely stonewalled right there. We're a little nervous here. 3rd and goal. He undercut our in route, but we have our slot chase route wide open, so we tie the game. Great shape. 3 minutes left in the 4th quarter. All we want to do is get a stop here. Throws to his flat, makes it a manageable 3rd and 5. We look and he throws the seam route wide open. We need a stop, boys. We need to at least hold a 3, do something. Got very lucky right there because that was a walk-in touchdown. I was in cover 3. I think I made a terrible adjustment on that side. 3rd and 10. We make the tackle, 4th and 1. We knew he wanted to go short here, so we had our guys in hard flats. We take that away from him. We take it to the house with Brent. At this point, I just knew we had this game locked up, but there's a lot of time left. This guy is a bona fide baller, so we got to do what we can to try to get a stop. Thought we had the sack there. Unfortunately, we did not. Stroud stood tall in the pocket, and unfortunately, we give up a deep pass to Johnson. At this point, I promise you, after this game, I fired almost everybody in my secondary, man. Not saying I didn't make great, I made great calls, but still, it's just the speed disparity was completely different. Right here, we should have threw a Stevie, but we had to come down and make a play on it. And this is where right here, boys, we thought we had the corner route. However, Sherman takes it away from us, and that one's pretty much almost gonna lock this one up. He takes a couple of runs up the middle to kind of ice and lock it up, and We made a good showing, but unfortunately, we just could not get the job done down the stretch. So once again, I got to give a shout out to my boy GoatedMillz. We, talked a little bit after the game. Again, real dope dude. He said once I get the video up to send him a link to it. So he boots it through. He gets the dub. Again, it was a great game. I wouldn't mind playing him again. Maybe if he's down for it, maybe we can play maybe a 3-game set. Maybe get that on the channel as well. But I'm about to get up out of here and get back to work on getting up some shorts, getting up some other videos for y'all. Peace.